Hello everyone, it is March 25th, the Thursday, and I haven't made any videos for Robinhood in maybe about close to a week now, or maybe it is a week at this point. I haven't been making any videos just because I haven't been paying attention much since it's just been kind of like more or less the same stuff happening, right? We've had periods of just going up this past month, like right here, like almost like 11,000. We actually did break 11,000 a couple weeks ago, maybe like, this might have been like 2 weeks ago, I think. But yeah, I mean, it's just more of the same, basically. Sometimes we're up, sometimes we're down. And I also haven't been making any new positions lately because I'm just putting more capital into my Roth IRA at this moment. So obviously, if you guys know anything about Robinhood, Robinhood does not do Roth IRAs, at least at the time of recording this anyway. They might change that in the future. Who knows? Maybe like 2 years from now, Robinhood will have Roth IRAs built in. But at this time, they don't do that. So if you want to do a Roth IRA, you will have to look elsewhere. So, you know, that could be like its own videos for me, kind of like going into what I use for my Roth IRA and, you know, how much capital I have in it thus far. But yes, so far I have been putting more capital into my Roth IRA and less into my, I guess, my taxable brokerages, you could say. And I'll probably put, yeah, I think from here on out, I'll probably put more back into my Robinhood accounts because I did max out my Roth IRA today. So I obviously can't contribute anymore for this year, for this calendar year. So from here on out, I should be able to make more positions. But yeah, that's kind of like why I haven't been doing videos for this at this moment. But yeah, so yeah, I mean, so let's see how was today. Oh yeah, so like this whole week, it's basically just been a red week all this time, basically. We've been going down a lot. In fact, for this whole week, we're down almost 10% actually right now. In fact, we were down like over 13% earlier today, actually. So yeah, it's been a red week overall. And with that being said, though, it was still a green day today. It was a plus day. We were up about 3.5% this past week. Not this past week, today rather. We did fall down a little bit in the after hours, but that was only like 0.2%. Yeah, so let's see. Let's look at AMC. Ooh, AMC is doing great. You know, I keep saying this. AMC is great for long term. I think I can see AMC easily reaching $20 at some point within maybe the next 2 years, possibly, if all goes well, and depending on just on how people respond to the reopening of movie theaters. Let's see, what else is there? Oh, Jumia. Okay, Jumia is doing well too. I am still down quite a bit on Jumia, actually. In fact, almost like 41%. But, you know, Jumia, I believe in it long term. So that's why. In fact, like not just Jumia, but even like NIO too. And like this other company called Lucid Motors, which trades under the ticker Churchill Capital, or the ticker CCIV, I mean. I'll pay attention to this for sure because, you know, I definitely am looking forward to like the EV industry in the next couple years. So, you know, I kind of like see it in the same way as like Tesla and NIO as well. CCIV could be a great stock to hold for the long term. The only thing is that at this moment, CCIV does not have a tangible product, which is kind of, you know, it is a little disappointing, or maybe not disappointing, but it is kind of like a litmus test for their, to kind of like assess their future existence for the long term. Because how I always like to think about it is that for any of these companies, or any companies that you're going to buy shares of, right? Obviously, you know, this is an ETF. This is obviously a mix of companies, so you can't really do anything about that. But for all these other ones like Poshmark, Jumia, X1, Realty Income, Amazon, whatever the case may be. A good question to ask is this company going to be around like 5 to 10 years from now? And if the answer is yes, I think that is, I mean, obviously there's a lot more analysis that you should do, but I think that can be like a first like way to gauge it, whether or not you should buy into a company. Because at the end of the day, we're not investing in stocks, right? We are investing in companies first and foremost, and that may not always be obvious, but that is kind of like the reality of the situation, right? So there's not much actually. Still keeping an eye on AirBNB. This is still a company that I want to put my position in sooner or later. Hopefully, maybe within the next 2 months. Hopefully, I'm assuming then we'll maybe get a clearer picture of how things are going and see just how far things drop. But yeah, that is about it though, guys. Yeah, who knows? I mean, I might make a video tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, that is it for today though, guys. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.